Welcome to Past Exam Questions 001 and thank you for watching. We are going to solve 3 questions. So let's get started. Question 1. Express the following as a single fraction in its simplest form. We start by factorizing this denominator here to get this. Then we rewrite the whole question with the factorized denominator to obtain this. We can now reduce the fractions by doing some cancellation. 3 goes into 3, 1, and 3 goes into 9, 3. We can also cancel x plus 2 to get 1 here, and x plus 2 to get 1. So we are left with 1 over 1 times 3 over 4. And this gives us 3 over 4. And that is the answer for question 1. Question 2. X squared is inversely proportional to m. Find a fully simplified formula for x in terms of m. X squared is inversely proportional to m can be written mathematically like this. We then replace the proportionality sign here with an equal sign and a constant, k, to get this. X squared is equal to k over m. This will be the form of the required formula in question 2a. So let's rewrite it again. And we are told that when x is 4, when m is 4, x is 25. So we substitute the values into this formula to get 25 squared equal to k over 4. We rearrange to find the value of k, which will be k equal to 4 times 25 squared. Evaluate that to get 2,500. So we replace the value of k with 2,500 in the formula to obtain x squared equal to 2,500 over m. And that's a fully simplified formula required for question 2a. Question 2b. We rewrite the equation again, this time with the k replaced by 2,500. In this question, we are told to find the value of x when m is 36. So all we do is to replace the value m here with 36. So go ahead and do that, and we get x squared is equal to 2,500 over 36. We are required to find the value of x, so we find the square root of both sides to obtain this. This gives us 50 over 6. Reduce fraction to get 25 over 3. And using your calculator, and you're allowed to use calculator in this question because it shows here that it's a calculator question. So using a calculator, you're going to get 8.3 to 1 decimal place as required by the question. So that is question 2. Question 3. Solve the following equations. So we're going to solve this simultaneously. In this question, luckily, we can use elimination. We can also use substitution. We are going to use both methods, but let's start with elimination. We are going to write the 2 equations down to get this and that. If we label equations, the first one as equation 1 and equation 2, then we are going to subtract equation 2 from equation 1. To get this. For those of you wondering how I got that, let me explain further. So I can rewrite the first equation to get x squared, then I'll leave a gap, plus y equals to 52. Then rewriting the second equation, I'll leave a gap and write x here, plus y equals to 10. Then before I do my subtraction, I'll show you how I got this quadratic equation. I'm going to write 0x here for clarity and 0x squared here again for clarity. You don't have to do it in a real exam, but just to show you how I got this equation, this quadratic equation here. If I do my subtraction, then if I can get x squared minus 0x squared will give us x squared. Then 0x minus x will give us minus x. Y minus y will give us nothing, so I don't write anything. I put down my equal sign. Then 52 minus 10 will give me 42, which is the same equation that I got here. So this is how I got this equation here. So from here, we've rearranged to get this quadratic equation here. Then we can factorize that to get this. Solving this equation will give us x equals to 7 and x equals to minus 6. These are only the values of x, but we need to find the value of y as well. So to get these values of y, we can substitute in either equation 2 here or equation 1 here. It will be better for us to substitute in the second equation. So if we substitute in the second equation, for the first one, when x is 7, we are going to get 7 plus y is equal to 10. Take 7 to the other side of the equation. I'm going to get y is equal to 10 minus 7. And then y, obviously, is equal to 3. That means when x equals to 7, y is equal to 3. Similarly, when x equals to minus 6, we are going to get minus 6 plus y is equal to 10. Taking minus 6 to the other side of the equation, get 10 plus 6, and then y will be equal to 16. So again, when x is minus 6, y is equal to 16. As I mentioned earlier, we could have also used substitution to solve this equation. Using substitution, we rearrange the first equation, not the first equation, we rearrange the second equation, equation 2, which is here, to get y is equal to 10 minus x. Then we substitute this one into the first equation to get this. We expand the bracket to get x squared plus 10 minus x is equal to 52. And then we rearrange or bring the 52 over to this side to get that. And then simplifying will give us x squared minus x minus 42, which is the same as this. So from here, we can continue as we did before to get the various values of x and y. And this is a substitution way of doing it. That's the end of PEQ 001. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.